All right. Hi, everyone.
We're back.
We're back. Welcome to the
Main Street Mouse Ears podcast.
second episode, babe. We made it.
This is crazy. This is really wild. I didn't think we'd make it this far, to be honest with you.
I would like to thank my wife, first and foremost.
Oh, wow.
My mother.
Yes.
I'd like to thank God.
That's a wild ranking that you got there.
But no, thank you for coming back and checking out our second episode of the Main Street Mouse Ears podcast.
We're going to be your hosts again.
Your ghost
Hosts.
hosts. All right, we have an somewhat organized list of stuff we would like to go over today on this podcast.
We've got a docket.
We've got a docket. Is that the right word?
I don't know. What does docket mean? You know?
We're going to roll with it.
Yeah, it's a list. It's a good looking list, I feel like.
All right, so let's just go ahead and start with the first topic, which is a topic that we are going to be experiencing here in
27 days.
27 days.
Or 26, I guess, from when this podcast comes out.
Good point. And that is the, what is it, sweetheart?
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So this is my, oh goodness. This is probably like my 6th or 7th Halloween party. Not that I remember all of them, but it's gonna be my most memorable one because my wife is going to be there.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And sweetheart, how many Halloween parties have you been to?
Oh gosh. If you count the one from none of them. I've never been ever.
You've never been to a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party?
Never in my life.
Which will make this so much more exciting because today we're going to talk about what we are excited about, what we're not excited about, what we're looking forward to, not looking forward to, all the new stuff.
Food.
We're going to talk about the food. We're going to talk about the rides and all the attractions.
The wait times, the meet and greets.
The wait times, the meet and greets.
Everything.
Everything.
So pumped. Okay, so let's just jump right into it and talk what we're excited about the most. Because I feel like that's a good place to start.
Absolutely.
Excitement.
All right. What are you most excited about, sweetheart?
Okay. This is going to sound really dorky, actually, and has nothing to do with the party, but kind of does. Dressing up with your family. I am so excited about that. We're all going as the Inside Out characters.
Mm-hmm. The OG
The
crew,
OG, because there's 5 of us.
which we did just get around to watching Inside Out 2.
I highly recommend watching
It is such a great movie.
It's so good.
So good.
I can't even... it was so good. I have to watch it a second time just to be able to process everything that happened.
There were so many ways that they could have gone wrong with the movie,
but
they nailed it.
It was perfect.
They
They hit
nailed
it
it.
on the nose, and they did a great job. And I'm very proud.
After what I would call a slump in good Pixar Disney movies.
Yeah, they've been in a slump for a while, but
This
I feel
was
like
a nice breath of fresh air.
yeah. Hopefully, we're gonna go back uphill with this one.
That would be nice. So we are going to this Halloween party with my family.
I'm so excited.
We are somewhat of seasoned veterans. At least my parents are. I was a little too young for
That's
the first
okay.
2 trips.
That's fine.
But we have been to many Halloween parties
Right?
of the Mickey variety.
Yes.
And I am so excited that your first trip is going to be with not only me, but my family.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
So in the past, what have been your favorite memories for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party?
Oh, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't remember.
Anything?
Oh, I mean, the parade was always my favorite. And the gravediggers with the shovels on the concrete and the sparks. It was... I'm ashamed I don't remember a whole lot. I remember a lot of Toontown. Back whenever they had the Toontown there. And seeing Mickey's house and all that. That was a lot of fun.
I forget that was a thing.
Yep. Yeah, going down the back way behind Main Street and following that path down was a lot of fun. So I remember that. And I remember I had fun. I don't remember what I did to have fun, but I remember having
But you had
fun.
For those that don't know, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is a ticketed event at Magic Kingdom every year, usually around like August to Halloween. And they have trick-or-treating. You can go dress up. They have special food, parades, shows. It's all very Halloween themed. The wait times are lower.
Because it's all limited access.
Exactly, because you have to purchase a ticket to be able to go.
Yep.
But...
yeah, there's a lot of fun food. wait times will be a lot shorter, which we'll go into here in a little bit. And not to mention, you can dress up.
Exactly. And that's one thing that I've seen this year that's kind of sad is the videos that I've seen so far on like TikTok and Instagram. People aren't dressing up as much as I thought they would be.
I'm going to have a little heart to heart with all of those who have been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and didn't dress up.
Uh-oh.
Why? Why didn't you do it? You're there to have fun. You're there to be a kid and have fun. And if you're not going to dress up, I don't think you should get any trick-or-treats.
Ooh, hot take.
I think everyone who did not dress up for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party should now forfeit all of the candy that they got from trick-or-treating at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Wow.
I think it's only fair. I think it's only right.
Now, what if they're dressed up in like Halloween attire, just not like a costume, like a Walt Disney World Halloween shirt and cute bows in their hair or whatever?
Halvesies.
Halvesies?
You lose half of your trick-or-treats.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
I think it's reasonable.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please comment down below. Make sure you let us know how much candy you have forfeited. And,
or how much candy you're getting and how awesome your costumes are going to look.
That's what I love. I love that.
And the thing is, with costumes, you can be more low-key with them and still be a character.
You can do a little Disney bounding.
Exactly. I feel like that's fun.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I mean, we're not going like crazy full out.
Mom and I are wearing wigs. I think Dad's gonna wear.
I guess
you and Emily
that's
aren't.
a step beyond. I guess that's an actual costume, and it's not really Disney bounding, is it? If you're going wigs and all that, right?
I don't know. I feel like we're changing things about the characters. Like I'm not gonna wear a sweater, a sadness, or anything like that. So I guess that would count as Disney bounding.
We are going in October during humidity and everything in Florida, so I don't think anyone's going to blame you for not wearing a sweater.
I don't think so.
I am wearing a sweater vest.
That's true.
Because I am going as Fear.
Yep.
And so we'll see how that goes.
I think it'll be fun.
I may pass out.
Well, you're wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt.
You're right. I'm changing it up. I'm wearing shorts and not slacks.
Exactly. And a short sleeve shirt because he has a long sleeve shirt on.
Perfect. As much as I sure love people hearing about our costumes, which honestly I would love to hear people talk about their costumes, so I'm not going to make judgments or presumptions.
We're not going to bore you.
We're not going to bore you.
No.
All right, so we're going to jump right into it. So first up on the docket, what are we excited about? You talked about what you're excited about with the costumes.
Yeah. What are you excited about?
I'm a little lame.
Oh no.
Because in the spirit of all the parades and the character meet and greets and all that, I'm excited for the low wait times.
Oh, that's a big one.
No, I missed a big one.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait for the March.
Oh, listen. The fact that, party goers who have purchased a ticket get into the park early at 4 o'clock.
Correct.
Because the party starts at 7.
Yeah.
So you get in the park at 4 o'clock. And the only things that are really available is you get your bag. They give you a trick-or-treat bag. You can meet certain characters if you have the wristband. I know
Corella's posted up right there in the alleyway.
Making fun of people. It's awesome.
Oh, I love that.
And then Jack and Sally. You can meet Jack and Sally. And then also the merch, the party-specific merch you can buy at 4 o'clock.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so right now they have spirit jerseys. They have specific T-shirts.
Yep.
And ears. And I haven't seen any lounge flies, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I think there may be some. I don't
know if they're party-specific.
Ever since they dropped the whole itinerary for the Halloween party and you saw that spirit jersey, my goodness. I don't know if you know, I'm a big spirit jersey guy.
If you couldn't tell,
women, they have the ears. I guess there's some lounge flies that are a bit more geared towards, unisex, but spirit jerseys are my thing. I love spirit jerseys. And when I saw that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party spirit jersey, I tell you what, I just about lost it. And I have been so anxious to get there and buy my spirit jersey ever since day 120 until our vacation. I have been waiting to buy that spirit jersey.
Oh yeah, every time. But I feel like anything could go either way.
Yep.
No matter who you are, you could get a spirit jersey or a lounge fly or ears or whatever you want, and then that makes you happy.
That's the beauty of it. If it makes you happy and it does your thing, go for it.
Exactly.
And if anyone makes judgments or anything like that,
send them here.
Why are they at Disney? Why are you judging people at Disney?
Exactly.
All right, so I guess that's what we're excited about. Now let's get into some of the goods. What should we talk first? Should we talk shows and parades?
I feel like shows and parades are a big thing.
Yes, we have 3 major shows and parades.
Yes.
So first off, we have
The Boo to You parade.
Yep.
Then you have the Hocus Pocus show, and then you have the Fireworks Spectacular.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called. I'm sure I could look, but
Yeah, let's take a quick gander. So we're talking about Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular.
that's the fireworks show.
That is the fireworks show.
So that's at the very end of the night,
Yep.
because there's only one, right?
Yes, there's only one.
So that is a whole stage show with fireworks at the very, very end of the night, and that I've heard is just absolutely incredible.
Because we are huge fans of the original fireworks show that plays at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
Or the most current one.
The current show that's playing right now is Happily Ever After, which is like a compilation of a bunch of different Disney movies and Disney songs paired with projections and fireworks, and it's
Disney's
insane.
projection mapping and everything is insane. Because it's like everything is so perfectly formed to the castle and Main Street.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And it truly is incredible. And I am so excited to go watch this Boo to You parade. Or not the parade, the spectacular, the fireworks show.
But on the Boo to You parade, that one plays like twice during the party, once in the later in the night and then once earlier.
Yeah, there are 2 times at 8:15 and 11:15. So 8:15, you're gambling if the sun is going to be out or not.
Yeah, if you want it to be down, then you want to go to that second parade.
Yes.
And that's just like any other Disney parade, but all Halloween themed, and you get to see special characters you don't normally see, and different dances. And
I remember like Wreck-It Ralph is a big one this year. I know there's a lot of villains. There's so many. You seriously look this stuff up. There are so many interesting and cool characters that are so rare, and they come out once a year. And not to mention the new Halloween costumes for.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The main characters like Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and all of them.
Daisy, Donald, etc.
All of them. Pluto's there, I'm sure.
Oh, he has a costume.
I sure hope so.
Sweet one.
But the Boo to You parade is always a staple.
Yeah.
And I guess we're missing one, sweetheart. Which one are we missing?
The show?
The stage show.
Oh, the stage show.
The Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular.
Okay, there are some really cool looking parts of this show.
Yep.
We're not big Hocus Pocus people. I'm really, really, really sorry to the big Hocus Pocus fans. It's just not our thing.
That's not our thing.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
We'll probably still see it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It just depends on like
we'll catch
time
a part
and
of
what
it.
we're doing. But a lot of it looks really cool. The really, really tall Jack Skellington thing that comes out.
Is that in the villain show or is that at the end of the parade or the end of the
both.
fireworks show?
I think it's both.
Okay.
Or it could be one of the.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, at the end of either the Villain Spectacular, do you want to look this up while I'm speaking?
Correct.
At the end of the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular or the fireworks show, the Not So Spooky Spectacular, there is a giant like puppeted Jack Skeleton that comes out, and it is the coolest thing. He comes out and talks to you, and it's super cool. It's a big change from the meet and greet Jack that they have coming out. That honestly haunts my nightmares a little bit.
It's the Spooky Spectacular.
So it's at the end of the fireworks show.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
it's throughout the fireworks show. Like he comes in at the beginning and at the end.
He narrates it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've been trying to stay in the dark a little bit about some of this stuff.
That's why I should stay off of TikTok, but I don't.
you get too excited.
I get
That's
excited.
totally okay. So that being said about Jack, which is super freaking cool. If you're not big on Hocus Pocus and all that like we are, I don't think you're gonna be missing much.
I don't know, honestly.
Because I know they do bring out villains, and I guess I'm not a big. I don't mind missing the normal stage shows throughout the day at Magic Kingdom, so maybe that's just my bias coming through. It's not bad. Like if I catch it, that's cool. But I'm not gonna run across the park to go look at it.
Yeah.
You
Once
know?
you've seen it once, it's like, okay.
Exactly. It's kind of one of those things I'm just fine looking up on YouTube.
That's a hot take, babe.
It probably is. I stand by it.
Gonna get a lot of heat for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Comment down below if you think my opinion is garbage.
That's okay.
That's
because
okay.
Everyone's different, and that's totally fine.
Please don't tell me because it'll hurt my feelings, but
He might cry.
I might cry. So shows out of the way. You got Mickey's Not So the
Booty You Parade.
the Booty You Parade. Thank you.
The Hocus Pocus show.
Yep, villain.
And then the Not So Spooky Spectacular.
Yes. So those are your 3 big Halloween shows that you will be catching at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
We'll watch them all.
Watch them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, let's talk about the food.
Okay, this is Jacob's favorite topic. Hear me out.
Yes.
We sat on the couch for probably 2 hours
Yeah.
going over videos of all the food that's at the party and what we want and what we don't want.
Yeah. So I'm sure you can look at on TikTok and Instagram and all the other social medias and, look up all of the different snacks and stuff that you can get. And you'll get more, you could see all them and make your own decisions. But we're just going to go over a little list of what we're most excited about and where you can pick them up. All right. So we kind of made this list going around the park. So first off, at the Golden Oak Outpost, we have the chocolate caramel tart, and it's a normal thing there, I guess, for now. But the Tiana's famous beignets that they're also serving over there.
I cannot wait.
I cannot wait.
And apparently they have them it's a resort.
Oh yeah, at the Riviera.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The beignets look so good.
The beignets look amazing, and I cannot wait. If you've had them, please comment down below. Let us
live vicariously.
live vicariously through you, and also let us know what you're most excited about, and if you've tried the beignets or any other snack, and what your favorite is.
Let me know about the cookies and cream beignet because listen, it looks really good, but it could be terrible.
It could be. Are we gonna try it? Most likely.
Yeah, obviously.
Next, let's see. We got the Main Street Bakery, the mini shaped cinnamon roll.
Listen.
Disney does not go wrong with giant cinnamon rolls, ever.
Nope.
No, that's just from this to the colossal cinnamon roll that they have over in Animal Kingdom. You can't go wrong with it. You can't.
And the cinnamon roll at Gaston's.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot.
Every trip.
Every trip.
Yep.
And it has to be a morning cinnamon roll, a morning tradition.
Obviously.
After that, over at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, we have the cinnamon apple sundae.
Okay, it looks so good.
It does look incredible.
It looks so good. And I'm so excited about it, and that's all I have to say about that.
Let's see, after that, over at Casey's Corner, oh my gosh, can we talk about Casey's Corner and the incredible food that they have over there? I'm actually going to pull it up on the app right now.
It's just, okay, Casey's Corner, we didn't go this past trip in January, and we should have, because now after looking at the menu, I'm like, why didn't we do that? Everything looks delicious, and I want to eat it, and that's all I have to say about that. Specifically, the Chipotle barbecue pork street corn fries.
Yep. They have a lot of fun items there this year. They have, obviously, the Chipotle barbecue pork and street corn foot-long hot dog. They have the just a regular corn dog version of that. They also have the mini corn dog version.
I'm getting that.
And the fries, which we will be partaking in.
Oh yeah.
So that's a big one that we're looking forward to. We went ahead and smacked a star right next to that on our list, as a matter of fact. So there's that one. That is more of a restaurant item, so it's not like kind of a snack you pick up, but you can pick up and go and eat it at a Disney table.
I.e. the trash cans.
It's correct.
There's no other place to eat.
There's no other place.
Table
right.
who?
Now, at the churro cart near the castle, you got the Worms and Dirt churros.
Listen here.
Listen
here. I'm going to be eating this like nobody's business.
Nobody's business.
Nobody's business.
We are churro people.
Yep.
We love the Disney churros. Those 13 inches of just cinnamony goodness. You can't
Chef's
go wrong
kiss.
with them. Chef's kiss.
It's incredible. And now here's hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't like the churros. Devastating.
Devastating.
The look of devastation on your face is wild.
If you don't like the churros at Disney World,
That's
please
okay.
don't comment about this topic. Please feel free to comment about anything else, though.
It's a safe space, don't worry.
It is a safe space. So next, over at Sleepy Hollow. I'm going to mispronounce this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up. Over at Sleepy Hollow, we have the Char Siu chicken wings. Now, these are glazed whole chicken wings topped with chili threads and garlic. I'm pretty pumped to try these. I love chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
I love spicy food.
Mm-hmm.
Probably too much sometimes.
A little bit.
But I'm pumped to eat these.
I think you're going to really like these.
And you bet your bottom dollar these will be taken out of my bank account. Our bank account.
Yeah. Probably several times.
It's $12. I really hope not several times. All right. Next, over at Pinocchio Village House, which is a staple restaurant of mine. It's over there next to It's a Small World. As a matter of fact, if you're one of those people that holds up the signs for the person or for the people riding through Small World,
you make everyone's day.
You make everyone's day.
You deserve your pillow to be cold on both sides.
That is such a special thing that you just wished on everyone who does that, sweetheart.
They're amazing. They just make the trip more magical. They don't even realize that they sprinkled a little bit of magic on everyone.
I'm actually kind of brought back by that. Like, that's such an incredible thing that you just wished on everyone. All right, so at Pinocchio Village House, we have these sweet and spicy chicken strips.
Okay,
Let me hear it, babe. Let me hear it.
The chicken strips at Disney World are my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how many times I had chicken strips when I was there. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't count. The sweet and spicy chicken strips are going to be my thing. I can already tell. I already know. Like, I don't even have to question it. I just know.
Since my wife is hyping them up so much and I have them pulled up on my phone, I'll go ahead and tell you what these are. These are chicken strips tossed in Korean barbecue sauce topped with black sesame seeds, fried garlic, and green onions.
Yes.
Yum, 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 yum. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, right? Right? That's all I'm saying is,
Cannot wait. Cannot wait.
That we literally made like a list of all the things that we're going to eat. And this is top of my list. Even just outside of the party. Like.
And you can bet your bottom dollar, there's a star next to these bad boys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. And then let's see, the
creepy
clam flatbread.
Clam?
Yeah. Creepy clam flatbread. That is a flatbread with bacon, black ink pesto, romano, and I'm going to butcher this, Calabrian chili aioli. I'm not sure what that last thing is.
I don't know what any of that is.
Chili aioli.
Black ink pesto?
Yep, that's some food dye right there, sweetie. But you know what? You're at Disney World. Who cares?
Black ink. Interesting.
Or maybe it's just actual black ink. I don't know what they put in food these days.
Still going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it, though.
Exactly.
All right, what's next, sweetie?
Everything at Friar's Nook is gold.
We wrote down everything at Friar's Nook.
That's exactly what we wrote down.
I will go ahead and pull it up so I can go ahead and be a little bit more detailed.
I don't think we went to Friar's Nook this past trip that we took, and it haunts me every day, every single day.
Me being the seasoned Disney traveler, there's a lot of things I regret not doing during your first trip at Disney.
Like what, babe?
Like not bringing you to Friar's Nook. And what else? You hold some stuff over my head.
I do.
Understandably so. Go ahead. Let's snacks aside. Let's
pause.
Let's pause. Let's take a break over here real quick and tell me what you've been disappointed
We're gonna veer
on.
off and talk about the fact that I've never been on Living with a Land.
And what else at Epcot have you not been on, babe?
Say it.
The Three Caballeros. I am sorry. I would like to formally apologize to you on this podcast for not taking you on Living with the Land and the Three Caballeros.
It's devastating.
I am so sorry. I will not make these mistakes again.
That's
All right,
okay.
Back to the list. Everything at Friar's Nook. We have the Bowl of Bones. These are bone-in piggy wings fried with fresh jalapenos topped in a Coca-Cola cherry barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Nom 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 nom. I get so pumped about food.
Yes.
Next, we have the
Buffalo chicken hand pie,
okay.
which is buffalo chicken, mozzarella, and blue cheese wrapped in a flaky dough topped with jalapeno ranch.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Next, we got the spicy pork spring roll. That is a charred pineapple with scallion dust. Now,
With charred pineapple.
we probably
and
should bring
scallion
up. We
dust
probably should bring up the official list because some of this may not be
for the party.
for the party. But in case this is the correct list that they have on here,
It looks incredible.
it looks incredible. No. These are exclusives. Okay, we're good. So everything at Friar's Nook looks amazing.
There's like a lemonade there that I want to try too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lavender.
Friar's
something.
Nook is a great spot. If you have not stopped at Friar's Nook during a trip ever,
Then you must be like me.
I'm so sorry. Please go to Friar's Nook. It is amazing. What's next, sweetie?
All right, next we have the Drizella cone. Okay, so they have a Anastasia and Drizella cone. The Drizella one I think is the blueberry, and then the Anastasia is strawberry, is what I am.
Pulling it up.
There it is.
All right. The is not on here.
Tragic. Well, point is,
Tragic.
it's just an ice cream cone with, it's like blueberry soft serve and strawberry soft serve. But from what I hear, the blueberry isn't as flavorful as the strawberry. But regardless, I will be trying the blueberry Drizella cone.
Absolutely. Next, over at Cosmic Rays. Cosmic Rays does have a great assortment of
It's another staple.
another
place that
staple.
we
Yep.
go.
It has a great assortment of Halloween party food. The one that I am looking forward to the most is the terrifying twice spiced chicken sandwich.
Ooh.
That is a spicy fried chicken breast dipped in hot honey, topped with pepper jack cheese, jalapeno poppers, and bacon.
Yes.
They also have things like the Sinister Satay Burger, the Halloween pot roast sandwich, the witch's fingers, and the ubi green tea slushy.
I heard the witch's fingers are hot garbage.
Really?
From multiple people.
Purple cookie fingers with sour apple mousse and green apple boba pearls.
I have heard they are hot garbage, and I will not be partaking.
I'm going to believe that. Not everything at the Halloween party is a hit. Some of them are misses, and that seems to be one of them.
Bummer.
Wummer. And then let's see, last on our list, we have the Witch's Cold Brew.
Which is another thing I've heard is not the best this year.
That really bums me out. I'll still try it, though.
Yeah,
I'm a big coffee guy.
It sounds really good, so.
And that is at the Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies.
I don't even
Over
know
there
where
in
that
Tomorrowland.
is.
That's over there in Tomorrowland, right next to the Astro Orbiter.
Like up there with the Astro Orbiter?
Oh, that would be so cool.
That
And they
would be
like
really
serve
cool.
you. They like toss stuff up to you as you. Anyways, so that is all the food that we are looking forward to at the Halloween party.
Let us know what you're the most excited for food-wise, because obviously everybody's different. Everybody has different food restrictions and stuff going on. So let us know what you are the most excited for, because that's my favorite part, is to not only talk about it, but hearing what other people are excited for, because that means they're just as psychotic as us and have looked it up already.
And that is what we're all about here on the Main Street Mouse Ears podcast and YouTube channel. We want to build a community, and we want to know what y'all think. And that being said, let's move on to the next topic, the wait times. So this is a two-part issue right here. I guess not issue, but situation, right? So if you're one of the poor, unfortunate souls that bought a park ticket
Devastating.
on a party day
Devastating.
without a party ticket, I am so sorry.
It's so sad to find out when you're being kicked out of the park at 6 o'clock. I can't even imagine the absolute sadness of realizing that. So make sure, if you're going to Magic Kingdom from the months of August to October 31st, to see if there is a party going on the day that you're going. Because if you don't, you might get kicked out of the park at 6. However, if you do want to go to the park on a party day, It is smart because the wait times are so much lower than
stinking
normal.
low.
It's crazy. Every single party day that we look at, we kind of keep an eye on the wait times.
Because we look every day, obviously.
Well, obviously. But like specifically on party days, I always go, ooh, it's a party day. And then I'll look at the wait times, and they're always really low, even before the party. Of course, during the party as well. But beforehand, the wait times are so low because people say, well, I'm not going to buy a party ticket that day. But maybe, or a park ticket, but maybe you should.
Maybe you should.
Or for annual pass holders, such as us, we go and take advantage of it because then we can just park hop.
Yes, that is the great part about being pass holders is that you are allowed to go to the park before the party and enjoy the short wait times. And as soon as the party starts, hop on over to another park.
Unless you bought a ticket.
In which case you can get in early, right?
Exactly. Well, you can just stay in the park.
You can just stay in the park.
Yeah.
So whenever they start putting up merch and things like that, you will be first
in line.
in line to get all that stuff.
Which I've seen that the lines for merch are crazy.
Are they really?
Let's talk character meets because that is a big part of parties, but some people skip out on the low wait times to meet characters.
That's right.
And after seeing the wait times for some of those character meets, I don't know that I want to meet any characters because you have, the standard characters that you could meet, but then like special characters, you have Jack and Sally. I believe you have Elvis Stitch, I'm pretty sure.
So I went ahead and pulled up a list of all the character meet and greets that you're going to be finding at the Halloween party. We'll kind of go by sections. So first off, in Fantasyland, you're going to be meeting characters like Alice and Mad Hatter, next to the Mad Tea Party, the Queen of Hearts, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then over there by the Many Adventures of Winnie and Winnie the Pooh. Of course, you have Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet, and Tigger.
Oh, Piglet.
And then right behind that, you'll have Ariel and Eric. Over by Maurice's cottage, you will find Belle. Next to Cinderella's fountain, you will have Anastasia
and Drizella.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Anastasia and Drizella.
Yeah.
Not Anastasia.
No.
My goodness, I'm talking way too fast. And then
he's too excited.
Over by the Fairy Tale Garden, you will have Maribel and Bruno. Of course, sweetheart, would you like to take the next one?
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. Goodness,
Jacob.
You're right.
Oh my goodness. All right, in Adventureland, we have Aladdin and Abu. Does it scare me that Abu is basically the same size as Aladdin? Yes. Jasmine and Genie, Jafar, Moana. Am I supposed to say where these are? Because obviously Aladdin, Abu, Jasmine and Genie, and Jafar are all at the Agrabah Bazaar.
Correct.
Moana is by the Enchanted Tiki Room. That's cute. Jack Sparrow's obviously near Pirates, but kind of moves around. And then Tomorrowland, you have Stitch near the laugh floor, the Monsters Inc. laugh floor. What about Main Street, babe?
Main Street, you're going to be finding Mickey Mouse. The Mickey Mouse over at the Town Square Theater. And then, of course, there you're also going to be finding the big ones for a lot of people. Jack Skellington and...
Skellington or
Skellington?
Okay.
Skellington.
That's what I thought. No. I was never really sure growing up whether it was Jack Skellington or Jack Skelling... Wait.
Skellington.
Skeleton.
You're going to be finding Jack and Sally over there at the Town Square Theater as well. Now, over there by Storybook Circus.
Storybook. Oh, we're watching Once Upon a Time.
We just got finished watching that. I'm so sorry if it's in my head. Over there, you're going to be finding Minnie Mouse, Daisy, Duck, Donald Duck, and Goofy over at Pete's Silly Sideshow. And then finally, Frontierland, of course, you have the Country Bears, and they will be roaming like always.
And terrifying as always.
But
I still want to see them.
I've never been a big Country Bear Jamboree
Have
guy.
you ever been, though?
I have not seen...
Well, then how can you say that?
Because they scare me.
I don't blame you there. That's okay. That's be okay, buddy.
Okay.
You're okay. But honestly, I would rather take advantage of the short wait times
Absolutely.
than meet more characters. Like, I want to be at every the parade and the shows. Obviously, I want to go trick-or-treating,
Yep.
but I want to take advantage of the low wait times.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they have a couple of whatever it's called on the rides, where they make them themed.
Oh yeah, the theme rides. Like they have
It's
Space
Space
Mountain,
Mountain.
the teacups, let's see, and then the laugh floor are gonna be all Halloween themed.
Yep.
They're gonna have little, gonna be changed here a little bit, either different music, different lighting.
Yeah, with the teacups, you have music and lighting. Space Mountain, you only have music, obviously, because it's in the dark. And then the laugh floor is just going to have more like Halloween-themed jokes and stuff like that.
Yep. They have those cool new additions, but if you are big on rides like we are, Tron and Tiana's, also stuff like Seven Dwarves and whatnot, anything with high wait times, this will be a perfect time to take advantage of those rides. And
Obviously, Tron isn't included in this anymore, but Tiana's, that's normally a virtual queue or you have to buy a lightning lane, will be standby line only.
yeah, and with the insane line that has been at Tron's recently,
That's a whole other category.
that is something that you're going to want to take advantage of 100%.
Yeah, that's
Having to wait all the way back to, where's that? What is that? The shop called outside of Space Mountain?
I don't even know, but it's a long line.
Yeah, having to wait all the way back to Tomorrowland Launch Depot to rope drop Tron,
Nope.
you're insane.
Listen, just a little like side quest, side conversation here. To virtual queue or not to virtual queue, Tron.
Okay, look. Obviously, we haven't been there at the park since they've gotten rid of the virtual queue, but the wait times have been crazy.
They've been insane.
Anywhere from 55 minutes up to like 90 or...
I feel like with virtual queue, yes, you had like big groups of people, but you never waited more than.
Yeah,
we never waited more
It was
than
always a
30.
consistently long wait time, but it was never an absurd wait time.
Right.
But the virtual queue definitely made it a little bit more organized. Maybe it'll kind of even itself out, but I am terrified to see what Guardians is going to look like and what Tiana's is going to look like, not virtual queue.
I feel like Guardians is way off from getting rid of their virtual queue.
Yeah.
And Tiana's being a brand new ride, there's no way. There's
Yeah.
no way.
There's no way. So I kind of wish they bring the virtual queue back for Tron. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking forward to those wait times.
Nope.
Because, I mean, really, unless you're willing to wait over an hour.
Yeah, I saw a 120-minute wait the other day.
Yeah, if you're not willing to wait over an hour to ride Tron,
Or two.
get your one lightning lane in and call it a day.
Yeah, at that point.
Because I hope they bring it back. I think that would be great.
I doubt they will, honestly.
Yeah, I hope that the Guardians and Tiana virtual queue stick around for a while. I really don't mind the virtual queue.
No, I liked it, honestly.
It kind of keeps things a little bit more organized.
Keeps you on your toes in the morning.
Keeps you on your toes in the morning, and it's just another morning tradition that you can stress about in the best way possible.
Exactly.
I guess that's all the big park stuff. Do you want to finish off with a little bit of this or that?
My new favorite segment that we just decided to have today.
Yep.
All right, since we're in Magic Kingdom this entire podcast, let's talk this or that with rides.
Yep.
Starting with Haunted Mansion or Pirates.
That's a hard one. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a hard one. Those are two staples.
And they're two very different rides.
They are.
Obviously both dark rides, but still very different.
They're two very different rides that somehow seem to get paired up the most. So let's break it down a little bit. You know, you have the music, you have the ride, the excitement of it,
and the theming.
That's what I'm talking about. So Pirates does seem a little bit more put together and not as convoluted.
It's a little more of a thrill if you count the little drop.
You do have the drop. You know, obviously at Disney World you have one. Disneyland you got the two.
Right.
But right now we're talking about Disney World. Don't get off track, Jacob. You have one drop at the Disney World. So it is a little bit more of a thrill. It is a little bit more bumpy because you got the water aspect of it. You got the smelly feet dangling over the head. You have the gunfire taking off at the auction.
He's obviously talking about the animatronics and the characters. There's a bridge that you go under, and this guy is like, his foot is hanging down, and you can see like the hairs on his legs. It's really creepy.
Yep, you have the pigs with the
drunk guy.
The drunk guy. That's correct. You have the people in the jail trying to break out of the jail with the dog and the key.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more thrill to it.
Yeah.
Of course, over on the Haunted Mansion side, you have a seance and you have ghosts.
Yeah, you have a hitchhiking ghosts, in fact.
You have a psychotic, murderous bride.
Yeah.
Genuinely terrifying.
Yep. Headbox ghost.
Yeah, the hat box.
Hatbox.
Hatbox ghost.
Hatbox ghost.
I
guess it is a hatbox.
Hatbox ghost. Yeah.
There's a lot. Now, the only thing I would say is, obviously with a ride like Haunted Mansion, you have more stops included because people have a harder time getting on and off. If you have a disability or if you're elderly, like, you have to stop the ride, obviously.
Yep. Obviously, you're going to wait for Granny's.
Or anybody.
Like,
that's just common courtesy. But
it is 100% common courtesy, and I'm super glad that they do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's amazing. But if you're talking about, like, just the ride experience and keeping you enthralled in the story and feeling like you're in a haunted mansion, when the whole ride stops and the voice comes over the intercom, just like,
is this on Pirates?
No, this is on Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion. Well,
Mansion
it's the theming voice.
No,
it's
sometimes it's like
sometimes it isn't, but whenever it is the narrator, it does make it better.
Well, the narrator comes on, and then every single time a person comes on and says to stay seated.
That's right. Yeah.
So if the
character takes you out of it.
Exactly. If the person talking were more in character or did like a different voice, maybe it'd like keep you in more.
Yep.
But that's the only issue I have with Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. But on Pirates, if you stop, all you do is you run into the person in front of you and you just chill out for a little bit.
And you just yo ho yo ho. I don't want to get in trouble with the internet.
That's right.
Copyright infringement.
Disney, please don't sue us. So I think, all that being said, they are both two incredible rides, but there is a clear winner on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pirates. Yep. I feel
one of my
like
favorites.
It was a hard one to pick, but we did it. Next, we have Big Thunder or Seven Dwarfs.
All right, I'm at a little bit of a loss because Big Thunder Mountain was closed when we went. It was down for refurbishment, so I've never been on it. But I can say from watching videos that I've seen it. Like, I've seen how it goes and the theming and everything for it. But as somebody who's been on both, what are your thoughts?
They are both two super fun rides. Big Thunder being considerably longer than Seven Dwarfs. I think that's definitely Seven Dwarfs' downfall. Seven Dwarfs has the teetering, tottering, ride car. Sometimes. Which is a lot of fun. There are a few more thrills in Big Thunder. Of course, you got the goat.
Obviously.
Seven Dwarfs is a lot of build-up. Of course, you're going through the mines. They do a great job kind of covering it up with the theming. But it is a lot of build-up for a short ride.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're in a different position, but you've watched a lot of videos.
I have. And if I were to... I've been on Seven Dwarfs, right? And I may get a lot of heat for this. I'm telling you right now. I would pick Big Thunder Mountain.
I think Big Thunder Mountain is the winner here.
Well, only because, one, you don't have to wait a ridiculous amount of time to ride it.
Good night. That wait is insane.
It's insane. Even in January when we went off season,
yep,
the line was like absolutely ridiculous.
It's staking around.
Yeah.
They had to put down tape outside of the original line to make a bigger line.
It was absolutely
I'm not
insane.
waiting 75 minutes to ride Seven Dwarfs.
Hot take?
Go ahead.
Take?
Go ahead.
I would not wait more than 30.
That's a good take.
If that.
Which you can only do during party nights. So go check out Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
You know what else you can only do during party nights?
What is that, babe?
See the hitchhiking ghosts.
See the hitchhiking ghost. We're
outside of the haunted mansion.
We're gonna walk it back a little bit because we did forget to talk about the hitchhiking ghosts.
That's
happens. This was a super fun addition. Love it. The hitchhiking ghost, hanging out over there in Frontierland.
Yeah. They walk around, they hang out, they
Hitchhike.
yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do, but they look so good and I'm so excited about that.
Cannot wait. I think it's over there by Pirates, is it not?
I believe so. I would think it would be a high haunted mansion, but you know, they're
Who knows?
hitchhiking.
I know the Cadaver Dans are over there.
Oh, the Cadaver Dance. They're over by Pirates.
Yes.
Ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But I'm excited about that too. Because I
So-
never got to see the Dapper Dans in January.
Yep. So fun little
Side quest.
fun little side quest.
Back to this or that.
All right, time for our final this or that. I feel like this is pretty easy for a lot of people, but I know nostalgia will kind of take over.
Okay, listen, this one I was like, should we do that? Because they're two very different rides.
Yep.
They're completely different. And I don't even put them in the same category. But what are the rides, babe?
We're looking at Tron or Space Mountain.
Very different.
If you are not much of a thrill seeker, but you still enjoy roller coasters and the nostalgia of Disney, I definitely see how Space Mountain can be the ride that you like more.
Yeah.
However, Tron is
Incredible.
incredible.
It's so good.
It is so thrilling and fun and exciting, and it's such a cool idea with the bikes that you ride and you lean forward. That is so much fun.
The light cycles.
The light cycles. Thank you. That's what they're called.
Exactly. Now, it's shorter. Tron is short. It's only a minute,
Yep.
but you know, it's obviously more thrilling.
It is.
That takeoff is wild.
One of the most thrilling minutes that you will ever
ever have.
Um,
But there's just something about Space Mountain. I feel like it's longer,
it definitely is longer.
but you know, I can't. I don't know. I
Yeah.
love them both.
It's a fun rope drop.
Okay, but what would you pick?
I'm picking Tron, baby.
Yeah.
I'm picking Tron. 100% I'm picking Tron.
I'd have to pick Tron too. If you put him in a which one would you keep? It would be Tron.
It would be Tron. But there's no way that they're getting rid of Space Mountain, so there's no threat
they
there.
better not. We literally went on Space Mountain for my first time, and then Jacob accidentally forgot his hat on the ride.
Accidentally.
No, it was an accident because he went, oh no. And then we had to turn around and we're like, hey, we went back to the front of the line and we're like, hey, where can we get his hat? And they're like, well, if you go through this back door, which is kind of cool and kind of magical, that'll take you back to the
The back door's always magical. At
It
Disney.
is. And it takes you to the back of the ride, like where you get off, and then they'll be able to give you your hat there. So we went down the hallway and went to the back of the ride, at the end of the ride. And we were like, hey, we forgot our hat. He forgot his hat. We were just waiting for that. And so we were sitting there, we were waiting. And then this woman comes over and she's like, hey, do you guys want to get on? I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. We're waiting for the hat. We're not in line or anything. And she's like, oh, okay. And then they get the hat and she goes, well, you can get on anyway. We're like, yeah.
Disney magic.
So we got to ride it twice in a row. And did my head hurt afterwards? Yes.
Yes. Did your body ache?
Yes.
But did you have fun?
Yes, I would do it again.
Absolutely. So that concludes our Magic Kingdom This or That. And I think that concludes this second episode
Of the Main Street Mousers podcast.
podcast.
It's been a good one.
It's been a good
It's
one.
been a good one. But we have good news for you. We have very good news.
What
for
is
you.
it?
Well, you know how when we started this podcast, the one that you're listening to right now, we said that we'd be here every other Monday. Well, actually, we will be here every single Monday.
Is that a lot of pressure?
Yes.
Is that going to be a little hard to do with busy schedules?
Yeah.
Are we going to do it? Because it is so much fun.
And we love it. Yes, obviously.
Absolutely. So please come and join us every Monday for another edition of this podcast. Talk with us, experience Disney with us, and just join us for the fun.
And of course, if there's anything that you want to talk about, you have any questions, then please ask and let's talk. And it's going to be awesome.
Leave us a comment on YouTube, on social media, wherever.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Just like Disney magic.
Just like the Disney magic. So that being said, thank you so much for joining us in this second episode of the Main Street Mouse Ears podcast. We hope y'all had fun, and we hope y'all join us again. I am Jacob.
I'm Katie. And
And
we're like your biggest fans.
Good
Ka-chow!
That's maybe we don't do that. Maybe we
Why?
don't.
Oh,
For the
because
kids
well, we're not flashing anybody
with our lights.
with our headlights, Miata headlights.
Miata
fact.
headlights.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
Have a great night, day, year, week, day, month. Bye.